Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to 6 Yard Box. Welcome. You're welcome. This is all about 90 minutes where we look at the Tottenham uh Arsenal game yesterday at the London start the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This was a big game for both teams fighting for top four. And it was a game that Tottenham had to win to have any chance of, closing the gap to 1 point. And it was an incredible atmosphere. The game was a bit, uh, was a bit of what do you call it? How am I going to put it? As a Tottenham fan, I was happy with it, but it was a bit of a letdown in terms of, you want, as much as I want to win a game of football, I want to play. I want the other team to have their full, what do you call it? The full complement of players. It was a strange atmosphere. The place was rocking. There was flares everywhere. Those are the kind of environment we want to create. I like it when you go and play in European football and you see the fans, you see the stadium rocking. It's very, very intimidating for the away team, but very, very power. It's very power. It give a lot of powering for the home team. And yesterday I was confident. I was confident deep down that Tottenham were going to win. I couldn't see Arsenal stopping our front three. And that's the way the game came out. It turned out. It was a game that we just had to win. And I think the fans, the players feed off the energy. I remember the game against Brighton when we lost at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I think one of the players, I think it was Awebe, said that the warm up that he felt that they didn't use the energy of the crowd to get them ready for that game, and that's the game of football. Sometimes if you have to be in the right place, both physically, mentally, and you gotta have to be, not wound up or necessarily, you just have to be at the right level, right amount of aggression, and I think that's what happened yesterday. With some of the Arsenal players. So let's get into the match. The match, was Arsenal started really well. They started really well with the way they were pressing Tottenham. And the first 10, 15 minutes, they had the ball on the Tottenham side of the pitch. You think the home team were going to start like a house on fire, but it was Arsenal that started really well. I think Tottenham were just feeding their way into it. But as soon as the game go on, I had a feeling Tottenham started coming into that midfield. Bentancur and Oibe were like, extending passes. There's a lot of understanding between them, and both of them can play in tight spaces as well. And when the ball was, I think it was a corner. The ball was crossed by, I don't know who crossed, but I think it was Harry Kane that crossed it into the box. Sonny was running onto it, and Cedric Suarez I don't know what he was doing there. I think he was trying to push him in the back. That was some referees won't give it, but if it was anywhere else on the pitch, it would be a foul because basically you just jump to push him in the back. And because Sonny was jumping already, you're gonna fall down if you're jumping already because you got nothing to balance yourself on. People were saying he fell down really, he fell down easily and it was soft. But if you're jumping, somebody push you when you're jumping, you're going to fall down because there's no way you can get your balance back. And I think that's what happened with Sonny. But and I think Sonny would have headed the ball as well. Maybe I think he would have put his head onto the ball. It was a penalty. The referee gave him. They didn't even go to VAR. And if that was Arsenal, they'll take that pen all day long. So penalty, big penalty, and I always say the first goal is key in the Premier League, especially the way the teams The first goal is very, very key. If you get the first goal, you can set up the way you play. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Harry Kane to take the penalty. No one else was going to take it. He was, against Ramsdale. And Harry Kane did what he normally does. I think they said he scored 23 penalties, I think, consecutive to penalties or something crazy, figures like that. And he put it away. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Then Tottenham settled after that. Tottenham going to the game. And then while this was going on, there was a lot of fouls by Rob Holding. I understand what he was trying to do, but for me, I couldn't get my head around the fact that he was coming out from his defensive position to go and press Son halfway up the pitch, to go and engage Son halfway up the pitch, whereby his midfielders could have done that, or the fullback could have done that. I don't get it. I don't get that, and that must have been instruction from the manager, because he kept doing it. He got the first time, he got away with the second time. I think he got a warning from the referee. Then the third time, he got a yellow card for that. And then the what do you call it? This is where all the crazy stuff happened. And then this is a long ball from Dyer over the top. Sonny was in on goal, you can tell, and maybe it was not in on goal, but it was true. The ball was coming over everybody's head to him, and Rob Holding just, I think he wanted to push him in the back, but Son was turning at that particular point in time, and it was like an elbow into the face or something, and it is, you're not going to get away with that in the Premier League, to be honest, especially with VAR. And, Rob Holding had and there was a bit there, even before that incident, there was a bit where him and Son were wrestling, and he walked away. I think they were rolling down on the floor, and then when he walked away, you can see him smiling, like, I want to rough you up, I know what he was trying to rough Kane up, Sonny up, but there's a way you do it. You have to do it intelligently, you don't have to do it every single time. Sometimes you stay off him, you back off, because he's expecting the contact from you. So sometimes you just have to be clever and be streetwise by it. But you got the emotions. That's what I was saying yesterday, that I hope Tottenham fan players don't get into the emotion of the game. They should play the game. Don't play what do you call it? Don't play the occasion, and you get too wrapped up in all the energy, and then you get yourself sent off. And from then on, after the red card, the game was dead, to be honest. Tottenham scored another goal from Harry Kane, and then going into the box, Harry Kane stooping low to Eddie. And from then on, it finished as a contest. Tottenham just toyed with them. They didn't go gung-ho, try and score more goals. If that was Liverpool, I've been 5 or 6. Arsenal were struggling to, get themselves together, and then, that was the first half. Second half, we scored an early goal as well. I think that just summed them up. Harry Kane, he just holding off Gabriel, and ball took a deflection to Sonny, and the tackle from, I don't know who was trying, I think it was El Neni trying to tackle the ball there from when someone was coming into the box. And then you could do better than that. As a midfielder, you want to be taking everything out. You're flying into that and trying to clear the ball off. But Sonny got tapping, and it was 3-0, and then from then on it was a wrap. Tottenham could have scored more goals if they wanted to, but they tried to. Emerson header was saved. Sonny as well couldn't connect properly. Harry Kane shot from outside the box was saved, tipped over by Ramsdale. And I think Tottenham deserved it, and at this stage of the season, you just want to win your games. We move on. For me, it's 3 points. Arsenal, the fact that it's from Arsenal, I don't really care at this point in time. I wanted to win the game, because obviously I won 3 points, and a little bit because it's Arsenal, but that's not the overriding factor for me. And we move on to the next one. The next one is bigger than this one, against Burnley on Sunday. If we don't win that one, then this one is pointless. So yeah, the fans were incredible, and that energy, you need that energy for Sunday. The away fans are built; those ones are just another level. So I think at Norwich, we won't have a problem at Norwich with away fans, and it's close to London as well. I think Norwich is only about, I think it's about an hour plus or something. from London, from Essex anyway. So, but we'll see what happens on Sunday. So we'll be doing that one live, and that's it. It's all about 90 minutes match reaction to Tottenham Arsenal game. I'm a bit chilled out now because I like to reflect. I need to be a couple of hours after the game. My what do you call it? Technical board, the analysis we did about the match. I thought if Arsenal sit back a little bit and let Tottenham come onto them, they might have a little bit of joy. But I think they came out to win that game from the way they started the game off, first half, and that was a big risk. That was a big risk for them to come out and try and attack Tottenham. And they're lucky that could have been more than that. If I believe the game has if the game had continued and Odin was playing, I think Tottenham will have a lot of joy because Arsenal will come out. There'll be loads of space, and it could be a quicker score. And I think for the red card was basically, in a way, it saved Arsenal because after they got the red card, they didn't come out as much. They were picking their moments to attack. And so it's a win, 3 points in the bag. We'll move on, and it's should be a good. Hopefully Sunday we get the win. Arsenal go to Newcastle on the Monday night. That's going to be huge. Every Tottenham fan will be watching that, and it's going to be a big game for Arsenal. It's going to be. They have to play really, really well to get a result there. They have to play really, really well to get a result there. And the one they're playing at home at Everton, I think that one they might win that one because you're at home, your crowd is there, the fans is there. But the away one, it's gonna be a lot of noise at that stadium. Newcastle fans gonna be watching their team last home game. They want to win, and Arsenal have to play. I think they have to play one of the games. They have to come to the table with a big performance. So if they win that one and they win the next one, the top four is there. Tottenham can win 5 games in a row. They're not gonna get top 4. So that's it, really. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is all about 90 minutes, and this is 6-yard box. See you over the weekend. All the Premier League preview. That one is coming very soon. Check out all our content as well. Please like, share, subscribe. And like I said, we want to get 200 subscribers by the end of summer. And we really, really appreciate if you're not subscribed yet, please just hit that subscribe button, like the videos as well. That helps, and then comment as well. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. God bless.